Do you think that ranged weapons in Minecraft are a little bit lacking? Like we have bows, we have crossbows, we have fireworks kinda, and stuff like that. But since you can't answer me, I'm gonna add a new one. Anyway, introducing crossbows. Yes, not inspired by any way from any game whatsoever. Interested? Well, you watched until 20 seconds in, so you better watch all of it. Oh, yeah. This mod adds a new type of bow because we didn't have enough already. The short bow. It's the bow, but faster and cooler. The short bow comes in 3 tiers: wooden, iron, and diamond. Their main feature is, well, they shoot instantly. So here's how you get them. First, I'm gonna grab some of these stuff, and I'm gonna grab these axe and glass bottles. Next, what you want to do is, it's the basics, you go up to a tree and strip it. That's right, you strip it. I'm gonna switch into survival because realism. Just mine the tree, so I just anyway, the video is not cut, guys. Definitely real. Definitely real. I pressed the wrong button. Anyways, we got 7 raw rubber bottles from that. Oops. One more. Whoa, amazing. Anyways, what do we do with these raw rubber bottles? Well, glad you asked. Because you chuck them in a furnace. Think of this as processing. Alright, let's wait for them to smelt. They're done. So if you get these rubber bottles, you can now proceed to the next step. Now if I turn around, there's conveniently a lot of spiders and cobwebs. So I'm like all of these and painfully walk through these. Any second now, and there we go. We got 19 string. Whoa, amazing. Now what we can do in them is we can put the rubber bottles in the center and put the string there. What do you get? Rubber bands. That's how it works. That's how they work now, I guess. So as you can see, we got 8 rubber bands from the 8 rubber bottles we got. Now what do we use for these? Well, back in the crafting table, you can grab some planks, turn them into sticks. That's way too much. Sticks, and by putting sticks and the rubber bands in these formations, you can get the wooden short bow. What does this do? It shoots. It shoots. Yeah. It shoots. That's my heart sound. Deal with it. Anyways, as you may have thought, it acts like a bow. I can enchant it like a bow. If I do / enchant my name and say power 5, I can add power 5 to it. Just like that. And also, in this mod, multi-shot works a little different. Multi-shot now goes up to 2. Exactly. It goes up to 2. But this will only work on the diamond and iron versions. So, but let's not get ahead of ourselves, and let's continue on our journey. So we have here a big lump of iron. I'm just gonna quickly mine all of these. And just like that, if we go into this blast furnace, we can go ahead and smelt all of them. And once we get our final iron, we're done. Now, what do we do with this iron, you may ask? Well, if we go back to our place a new one, because convenience, we can go ahead and make iron bars. What do we need these iron bars for? You can do this. That's right, you can get iron rods. What do these do? Well, apart from an ingredient in the iron tier of the shortbow, we can go ahead and put 2 of these rods in this formation and iron ingots, and we will get the tweezers. What can these do? Well, they can do this. Now, this is a way to get the next item in the game. You can snip them. I found it out that it's a really effective way to get rid of these cobwebs. So after that, you can get your shortbow, your wooden shortbow, and wait, not yet. I'm stupid. You can grab your rubber bands, put them in there, and surround them with spider webs. You'll get latex bands. I don't know what to name these, okay? Don't judge. Anyways, if you put these latex bands around here and some iron rods, you'll get the iron shortbow. Well, this can do, well, you guessed it, they do slightly more damage. But now, what they can do is enchant them with multi-shot, as well as some other custom enchantments that I will talk about later. Alright, now let's get to the final tier, the diamonds. So I grab these diamonds over here. I can place another crafting table, because, well, you can have more than 3 crafting tables. I'm actually gonna have to grab all of these quickly, and I don't have the tools necessary. Whoa, how did that appear? Anyways, if we can go ahead and craft all of these diamonds into diamond blocks, just like so, we can go ahead and put these in the stone cutter, and we have 2 results here: diamond arrows, diamond arrowheads, and diamond rods. We want the diamond rods for now. As you can see, they used all of my diamond rods, which is kind of a bummer. But we also need another one, and there's not enough diamonds, so... Whoa! How did we get more diamonds? Let's craft these into our final diamond block. Just like so. And put it in the stone cutter. Now we can have diamond arrowheads. As you can see, we got 27 of them. We're gonna need these later. These are for more damage arrows. Now, for now, we want to upgrade our measly iron shortbow. Like, what good can it do? Other than shoot multiple arrows or something. But anyways, you will now need one more component, because I am very forgetful. And that is 1 netherite scrap and 8 blocks of coal. Now, if I go ahead in the crafting table and craft this, you will get 8 carbon fibers. What can this be done? Well, you can use this along with the 3 diamond rods you crafted and the iron shortbow. Put the carbon fibers here, and you will get your very own diamond shortbow. It does more damage. Yeah, you guessed what it is. Guess what it does. Anyways, you can, yeah, that's basically all of the tiers that is available to the mod. But don't click off yet, there's still more to come. But first, I got to tell you the quirks of these bows. If you continue to shoot, you can see that I took some damage. Now, what is this damage? Well, for realism, I've decided to add a new type of damage. You see these rubber bands in the diamond shortbow, the shortbows? Yeah. And you know those little things you can shoot with these rubber bands, and sometimes they hit you? Well, yeah. They don't do that in game. as you can see. Now, depending on the tier of the short bow, you can do, it does more or less damage depending on the tier. As for example, this does less damage. This does less damage than the diamond version, but it does more damage than the wooden version. Yeah, that's just one quirk. And also, if you die, you get a custom death message. So yeah. Oh shit. And now, let's talk enchantments. Along with multi-shot going up to 2, there's also 2 new enchantments that I have added. And that those 2 are inherent and precision. So basically what this enchantment does is allow strength to be applied on your bow. So say I have strength 2 right now and I hold a diamond short bow with the inherent enchantment. And with some poison arrows, of course. Now if I shoot this, as you can see, I just got the effect. And also I take way more damage. What this does is basically, it allows your strength to be transferred to the arrow. But that comes at a cost of when you hit yourself, basically. So when you hit yourself, as you may have seen, you will get extra damage according to your strength value, and any effect you have on the arrow will be transferred to you, just with half potency. So say if I heal all the way, say if I grab some regeneration, if I shoot this and he hits, you can see that I have taken more damage and have poison for a couple seconds. This is a 2-second poison arrow, so it doesn't take long. And the other is precision. This one is simple. It just reduces your chances of you hitting yourself. Wow, that just happened first. Okay. Trust me, it does reduce my chances of hitting myself, I promise. And now we can talk about these arrowheads that we crafted earlier. So, what can these be done? Well, suggestive by the name, you can craft them with iron rods and feathers to create, you guessed it, diamond-headed arrows. What can these do? They do 2 hearts more damage than a regular arrow would do. So if I have this horse over here, he has full health, as you can see. With a regular arrow, it takes 1, 2, 3 hit, 4, 5. It takes 5 hits to kill a horse. If I go up to this guy and use this diamond-headed arrow, it only takes 1, 2, 3. It only takes 3 hits to kill that horse, as you can see. So it does more damage. And, just like regular arrows, you can also make them tipped. Just like that. I did not bother to add in the language, so deal with it. Deal with this. Deal with this, okay? Yeah, you can shoot arrows. They have this poison effect, just like any other arrow. Spectral arrows cannot be crafted, so they don't have any of this on the list. Yeah, it's kind of normal. Yeah. Now that that's over, we can now talk about the effects. Now, I have in my inventory some weakness potions, fermented spider eye, suspicious stew, a couple choker shells, and a couple nether stars. What can we do with these ingredients? Well, you can stuff them and craft vulnerability potions. Now, what can you do with said vulnerability potions? So anyway, what happens when you drink one of these potions? Well, As you can see, you have a cracked shield, and when you dip in lava, you notice you take a bit more damage than usual. And that's right, these potions reduce your invincibility frames. So basically that means that you take damage at a higher rate, basically. So this goes up to 4 tiers. You can craft vulnerability 1 into vulnerability 2 with suspicious stew. Just like that. Vulnerability 2 potions into vulnerability 3 potions with shulker shells. And of course, I put the best for last. Vulnerability 4 with nether stars. Just like that. If I drink one of these and jump into lava, you die basically instantly with no armor. Let's get on to the cool stuff. Sort of. It's the final thing we have in this video. The next and last item on this list is going to be in the nether. So in the nether, you can find these ores. These are silicon ores, as you can see in the F3 screen. If we mine them, you can get these raw silicon. Just like that. But we're not done in the nether just yet, because we need one specific more thing. Because you have to find them in Bastion Remnants. Let me just clear these out. And if we check, you can find a microchip. You can find these in other Bastion chests, and also with a lower chance in desert temples and jungle temples that has homing on it. After we found that, we can take these back home, and I'll see you back home. So once we're back home, we can go ahead and open a furnace and chuck these raw silicon pieces. Editor's note, you can find these in other Bastion chests, and also with a lower chance in desert temples and jungle temples. Once they're done, you can go ahead and open a crafting table and put the silicon down along with 1 block of redstone to create the silicon PCB. Naming is once again very hard, okay? It's not a good name, I know. But anyways, we can now grab the silicon PCB and combine it with a homing microchip to apply homing to said PCB. After that, we can apply this PCB with our diamond or iron shortbow. We can get our diamond shortbow with homing. Now, what does homing do? Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. It homes towards your targets. So let me summon a few targets. Now, if we apply multi-shot, now if I were to apply multi-shot 2 power 5 flame for effect, we can now shoot them. And yes, did I forget to mention that they also make a sound whenever they hit a target. As you can see, I eliminated those targets with ease, and definitely not because I'm in creative mode. Anyways, yeah, the coolest thing, it's making sure that you can attack your foes in style, just like that. Anyways, yeah, that just about concludes it for IWant2TryHard's Shortbows. And now to the not so frequently asked questions. A, can I use this mod in mod packs? Well, I mean, if you want, yes. 2, where can I download this? Well, you have 3 choices. One, on the CurseForge page, linked in the description, the Modrinth page, also in the description, and if you want to view the source code, there's a GitHub link in the description. You can click on that, look at the code, and if you want to download the mod right away from there, you can go under the Releases tab, make sure you're on the latest release, and click download the jar file that is according to your version and mod loader. IWant2TryHard's Shortbows supports both Fabric and Forge version 1.18 and 1.19. What should I do after this video? Well, that's a great question. You should like, subscribe, maybe share this to your friends, because I want to make my mod famous. And you can also recommend this mod to your friends. You can also like and subscribe to this channel. I may or may not post videos / devlogs like these. And yeah, I hope I did not waste too much of your time, and have fun with the mod. Thank you. Bye.